A house explosion claims 2 lives. This happening in the early morning hours today. A man bound to a wheelchair who lived in that home was killed, along with a utility worker. And tonight, investigators in Bel Air, Maryland are trying to figure out how this happened. Vincent Hill has the story.
Nearby camera footage captures the moments a Bel Air neighborhood was rocked by a home explosion.
My first thought was that there was a plane falling out of the sky.
This is the aftermath of what's left behind. Marcus lives over a quarter-mile away.
Kind of shook everything a little bit. When I came out, I saw smoke, and you could see it was like black smoke, and the wind was carrying it.
Marcus got in his car and rushed over to see if he can help, but it was too late.
I saw the BG&E van, and I'm like, oh my God, it was someone in the house.
Early in the investigation, according to the state fire marshal, someone was inside.
It's sadly and tragically that we can confirm that we did lose a 35-year-old employee of a BGE utility.
Hours later, search and rescue made the discovery of the 73-year-old homeowner's body they say was inside the home at the time of the explosion.
He was actually home, from my understanding and from the information that we received. He was actually preparing to actually list his home for sale today. He was actually prepared to meet with the realtor today and to list that home. I will say that he is wheelchair bound, so we did actually locate him within the debris field.
One neighbor telling Fox 45 the smell of gas was in the air for hours.
Gas leak outside. BGE called us advising their customer stated they smelled a strong gas smell outside. They also felt vibration and heard hitting on the sidewalk.
Marcus says he could smell the gas a quarter-mile away.
And you could smell the gas from that far?
Yes.
The cause of the gas leak and explosion are still under investigation. Meanwhile, 12 families were displaced due to damage to their homes. Another BGE worker was inside the van at the time of the explosion, and at least one neighbor was hurt.
I think it was just bumps, bruises, cuts, and certainly shock.
Meanwhile, the state fire marshal says they don't believe there are any more victims they're still looking for. Reporting in Bel Air, Vincent Hill, 7 News.
Now, this incident comes just months after a pair of deadly house explosions in our area. One of them happening in Arlington, where police believe a man detonated gasoline canisters in his own home. The other incident in Sterling, claiming the life of a firefighter who had been responding to reports of a gas leak. The cause of this latest incident is still under investigation.